It's been a minute since I not just made a video, but also have uploaded to the channel. Um, it's been a rough couple weeks, and I know on the channel it's been a little bit longer than that. Um, life, life is what happened. Life happens to everybody. That saying, "Life ain't fair." That's just what happens. Um, you can do all the right things, and yet still can go so wrong or totally opposite than what you have planned because you try to have it in your control instead of let God, the Most High, take on His will and let that be what it is. So you gotta take it with a grain of salt. That's why there's so many old sayings, right? To us, it's old sayings, right? But to them, depending on the generations before us, or the generations that you still interact with within your family or whatnot, that's why they say that. Wisdom, key phrases and quotes to live by and live with, to always keep in mind. And so, yeah. So, getting into this video, man. I don't really have a specific topic to talk about, but I do just want to talk about like life. We can just talk about life. You know what I'm saying? Relationships, um, personal development. Just emotions. You know what I'm saying? Pride, ego. I mean, we could talk about whatever. I'm gonna try to do a little series where I just talk. Try to do um, at least every day for the rest of August. Um, let's talk about relationships. According to the Bible, you should only have one experience. Ideally, right? One experience with one person. When you start, intertwining with another person, y'all know what I mean. It should be with one person, and that should be after your vows, marriage. And I don't specifically mean marriage within the law, the government and papers and legal and all this. I mean with under Christ, that Christ approves. You guys pray with each other, you have vows, you make a commitment, make a promise, and Christ is in the Most High is present. And you guys seal that becoming one. See what I'm saying? But in this generation, in this day and age, the whole hookup culture and just people that are just guarded, emotionally unavailable, and I mean heavy on the quotes, emotionally unavailable. It's honestly sad. It's very sad. Just from the third perspective, there's no hope in this generation coming up. Even my generation. Um, and the thing is, a lot of people they're not healed. They haven't done their healing. They haven't um, took time away, just alone, them and themselves, without talking to another person or allowing another person into their life. And that's the thing. It's yes, you can only heal so many things by yourself. And there's only certain things that you can heal from when you're in a relationship, because you're then tested. Your triggers are tested. Your traumatic responses are tested. Your reactions are tested when you interact with another person. That's why you can heal so much on your own, but it's not going to be tested unless you're interacting with somebody else. If you say you're healed, put into a room, how long are you gonna last without resorting back to old ways? See what I'm saying? So it's like healing the parts that you need to. Healing obviously starts with accepting, right? You got to face it. You can't keep going on and on knowing that there's an issue and you don't talk about it. You don't announce it verbally out loud, which releases it from you. And you actually can hear it. You gotta face it. You gotta name it. What is it? What's the problem? Oh, I have a problem. Okay, what's the problem? You gotta identify it, right? You can't just, oh, I have a problem and then act as if that's just gonna solve it. No, you have to actively name it. Identify what it is. Oh, I have a problem, and the problem is I'm jealous. Oh, and the problem is I'm hurt. Oh, the problem is I'm I lack trust within myself. So then I have trust issues in other people, or I have a harder time trusting other people, or I have a lack of confidence. Whatever the issue, the problem is, right? Identify it, name it. So we got face it, we got name it, and now we got own it. Come on, dog. You can't just be aware. You gotta also accept it. Own up to it. I am jealous. Oh, I do have a little bit of toxicity um, that goes on when I start, um, you know, talking to somebody new. Oh, I do self sabotage because I am scared of someone getting close to me, that I don't think that I'm good enough for them to stay. So I push them away before it happens, before I get too emotionally involved. Oh yeah, I do self sabotage because I'm scared of someone loving me or seeing me actually for who I am. Oh, I self sabotage because then I gotta change. Then I gotta heal. Then I gotta think about somebody actually besides me. Own it. Accept it. Be willing to accept it. So we gotta face it. We gotta name it. We gotta own it. And then, dog, you gotta change. And change is uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable because it's doing something you're not used to doing. So it's gonna be uncomfortable. But you gotta embrace being uncomfortable. You gotta become comfortable being uncomfortable. You gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable. And the way that is you put yourself in new environments, new situations, new scenarios, new thought processes, new rooms around different people that's gonna challenge or conflict with what you think. And it might open up a new perspective or in an area where you you see something different because the only reason you were able to see it that way and only that way is because that was the only place you was in where that actually worked, where that made sense, was when that was the only logical reason, right? So you gotta face it, you gotta name it, you gotta own it, and you gotta change it. You gotta switch it up, right? Because if you don't change it, you just aware, you know the problem that you're aware of the problem. First off, you're aware that there's a problem. You identify the problem. You own the problem, but you never change it. Oh, you're just okay with being like that? You know what I'm saying? That ain't always, you feel me? That's not a good look, but some people don't even get past the first step. So, and obviously that's just the simplified version, right? 4 steps: face it, name it, own it, change it. There's so many variables in between the first step to the fourth step that I mentioned. There's so many variables and so many different levels, when it comes to actually elevating and being able to use that process. But just going on that, you you have to be able to be open-minded. And I don't mean open-minded to where you just adopt any new perspective. But what I mean is open-minded. Have ears. You have 2 ears and 2 eyes and 1 mouth, because you're supposed to look, be able to see, and listen twice more than you speak. And if you're capable of seeing more, hearing more than what you speak out of your mouth, you should be able to use that. And so when people do have stuff to say, whether you agree with it or not, take what applies and what doesn't, let it fly. Let it fly. I promise you, when you build up that skill to not take everything and internalize it and make it an issue, make it a problem, you're gonna be golden. I'm trying to tell you. People just take everybody's opinion as if it's it's valid. Like it's an opinion for a reason. Like real life is a specific opinion that it's of someone else's. And let's say the opinion is about you. It's a critique on you, right? That's their critique. That's their opinion. That's their thoughts. Why are you internalizing it like it came from your mouth? That's the issue. A lot of people got that. They take what somebody says and make it so personal. We give meaning to words. If someone stepped to me and started talking about my mom's, nothing about what he said broke my mom's back, made her heart hurt, her head hurt, stopped anything from, you know what I'm saying? Like it didn't stop my mom's life at all just because they said something. So why do I feel like I have to retaliate on a very aggressive and violent way? Why? Because there's people around? What, now I got to care about my reputation, my pride, my ego? And it's not even about me. It's about my mom's. Now, I speak up for myself. And I'm not saying don't speak up for yourself. But don't let somebody else's words dictate your actions. You choose your actions. You choose how you want to feel. You choose how you want to think and what you want to think about and what you linger on and what you ponder on. Obviously, that takes a lot of skill, you know what I'm saying, to really control your thoughts and to really dictate how long a thought can linger and whatnot. It takes a lot of skill, it takes a lot of practice. I promise you it does. I'm still working on it. But just going on to you choose how you feel, you choose your mood. Your day can be so bad. I mean, everything. Excuse me. Everything can just be going not according to plan. You can be let down. You could be sad. Like what happens is valid to feel sad from, but you don't have to choose to remain sad. Any emotion felt after 8 seconds is a choice. Any innate reaction, any innate emotion, feeling, thought, after eight seconds, it's a choice. You're choosing to feel like that. Whether or not you know that and you're aware of that, that you can actually change how you think, how you feel, it's a choice. And a lot of people would rather stay angry and negative because you don't have to explain a negative. It's already negative. When it comes to positive, a lot of people say they want to surround themselves with positivity, but they don't go nowhere that it's expected or required. They go places where it's optional. And I don't even just mean physically, I mean mentally, emotionally. So all in all, just to like, understand relationships, because this is gonna be a whole little series. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to stay as disciplined as possible. You feel me? I'm gonna just crank these out every day. I'm gonna try to just yapping, I guess, is what today's day and age people call it, yapping. Um, just talking about some real stuff. You feel me? And if whoever watches this, if it reaches anybody and it hits home, I'm glad it did. Um, but if anybody got specific topics they want me to talk about, not even just from my opinion, but just another perspective, just another perspective. Um, to drop that in the, type that in the comments for sure, cause I'm gonna read them. Um, but I'm just trying to spread some awareness. You feel me? Because a lot of people, they want to change, that they just don't know where to start. And a lot of people, because they don't know where to start and nobody's telling them, they don't have nowhere they can just, you know what I'm saying, just go to, that they think they can go to. They just wait until it happens, and it's you're never just gonna change. You're not just gonna change. Something has to happen, whether it be traumatic, whether it be important or positive, whatever it be. Something has to happen because you're not. Why would you change? You're comfortable. You're used to your daily routine and how you think, how you feel, how you act, how you react. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying. But hey, look, man, I'm gonna just cut this video right now. But uh, I'm over here trying to remember how I used to finish. Oh yeah, okay. Like and subscribe. Drop a comment. My socials is gonna be in the description below. Um, I just want to tell y'all, don't block y'all blessings. Second guessing on good things. A good lifestyle has bad days too. And keep stuff private until it's permanent. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.